Derek,
Kennedy, and Trev.
Alright, so we're here. This is our first episode, so just thank you guys for tuning in. So the purpose of this channel pretty much is to just to bridge the gap between the lack of diversity in medicine right now. You know, things are striving towards, I guess, a more better purpose, yes. But there's less black men going into medicine now than there was 40 years ago. So me and my guys reach out and like do our part, you know, no matter how small, no matter how big it is, to show that people that look like us, medicine is totally achievable. Like this is not, it's not impossible. We're not doing nothing like out of the blue, you know. It just takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and grit. And so that's the whole point of this video. So we're just gonna pretty much introduce ourselves. So I'm Derek. You know, I was originally born in Toronto. I immigrated over to the States when I was 10, and I lived in New York since then, and I've been doing that ever since. So in college. So I went to UA. I'm repping right now UA, you know, for all my Albany people. So I majored in biology for the 4 years while I was there. I didn't really minor in anything for the most part, but I always had like an affinity for science, so that was like somewhat of just an easy route for me to take in that sense. So pretty much, I'm just gonna share my story on how I was inspired to get into medicine. So this occurred in 2001. My grandfather passed away from a heart attack, and that was the first time that I saw my mom like cry. Like it was pretty bad. But I was real young at the time, so I couldn't really put one and one together. I'm just like, I've never seen my mother cry like this. How in the world does the heart attack the body? It didn't make any type of sense to me. So that following summer, I just used the opportunity to go to the library. You know, while I was at the library, usually, to be honest, I was there playing games on the computer. You know, so I used that opportunity just like, you know, ask the librarian. So, you know, my grandfather passed away from a heart attack. What is that? And she gave me this human body book. And this human body book had like all these illustrations, man, like just showing how complex the human body was, and it really like just sparked something in me. And then I already had a natural affinity for science. You know, I was that kid watching National Geographic and like Discovery Channel and all that kind of stuff. So it was just somewhat of a no-brainer. And then I was just, you know, along the way as I matured, just got to know about, you know, my world and my surroundings. Medicine just really seemed like a real good fit for me. You know, just like what is something that I can do that I can like, you know, feel like I can go to work every day and feel like I'm actually making a difference, like something that's like really fulfilling, you know, and just medicine was just a no-brainer for me. So that's how I decided to get into medicine on my end. And my guy Ken over here will take over.
Hey, what's good, guys? Once again, my name is Kennedy, originally from Houston, Texas, most specifically Southwest Avenue, Texas. Was good with it.
Country.
Went to the University of Texas at Austin, graduated in 2016, took 2 years off, went to medical school. The reason why I chose medicine, I thought it just afforded me the best opportunity to be authentically who I am. So I was originally interested in pharmacy, but as I looked more into the lifestyle and what it entailed, not that it's bad or anything, it just wasn't the best fit for me. But okay, let me level up one more. Also, I wanted to interact with patients more on a day-to-day basis, and just have a greater impact on their lives overall. Just like Derek said, the overall purpose of this YouTube channel is just to put y'all on game, share the gems, teach you how to navigate and get to point A, from point A to point B. One thing about us, our goal is to keep it real with y'all. Yes, we are medical students. Yes, we do study really hard, but at the same time, we're your average normal person. So a lot of this channel is just showing y'all the blend of how we intertwine the field of medicine and being authentically who we are. Because at the end of the day, it's about showing the generation behind us, like people that showing them people that look like them, that they can do whatever they want to do. What else do I need to say? Houston, Texas, Southwest, University of Texas, and yeah.
What did you major?
I majored in nutritional sciences.
Oh, okay.
So we'll actually have this debate in a few more episodes.
Yeah.
But I originally was a biology major, but then I just honestly I was tired of learning about the mitochondria. I was tired of learning about the rough endoplasmic reticulum. I'm tired of learning about genetics, all that stuff is really important, but I don't think that is, I didn't want to get a degree in something that only afforded me the opportunity in my eyes to be a teacher and someone in the lab. I wanted a major that I can interact with people about, talk to them, have a conversation to them about something relative to their life. So I chose nutritional science because everyone eats. eating, your diet, your habit, your lifestyle really impacts your overall health, and that's something that I can talk to a patient about and potentially impact their life. Also, got a degree in, certificate in business from Macomb School of Business, and that's really it about me. So on to my guy Trev.
What's good? So I'm originally from Seattle. I did my undergraduate at University of Washington, graduated the class of 2015. So I'm a non-traditional student. I took a year off and then I went to New York to do my master's and then came here. So I also majored in biology, but I'm a big proponent in you don't have to major in biology to get to where I'm at right now. You can literally do whatever you want to do and still make it here. But one of my reasons for wanting to do this is just mentorship, because I thought a big reason why I'm here is because I had mentors who kind of pulled me in a direction. It was like, you don't have to go that way. Like, you can get there, just follow me. People have done it before you and we've made it, so just follow this path. Don't try to create your own path right now. There's no need to, you know? So I think it's about, once we get here, just giving you guys gems, telling you guys our stories, our journeys, telling you guys what can be done, what shouldn't be done, other routes and opportunities within medicine, because there's a large diversity within medicine, not only race and ethnicity, but just mindset. Like, we have students in our class who play music, who are very talented in just other endeavors, right? Engineering or whatsoever. So
we got a former lawyer.
Our class is very diverse, and I love it, and it just shows that there's not one path to medicine, but it is our duty. So when we get here, we have to pull the next generation.
Oh, we go to Boone Shop School of Medicine, Rice State University.
Rice State.
Pull up, man. We live.
And I second that. You know what I mean? And like we said, that's really the main goal of this channel, is just to pretty much give you guys the gems, give you guys the information that we have that we feel like can definitely benefit you. You know, you can incorporate it into any type of waveform that you like. You know, it's not like a strict guideline, but definitely, you know, like, take as much as you can from the information that we're giving you guys, and please feel free to, like, you know, shoot us an email, you know, ask us questions like what do you guys want to know about, you know, help us give guidance on what we should, you know, be talking to you guys about. And, you know, that's the main goal of the channel. And I actually forgot to mention, so I majored in biology, and, you know, these guys over here, they said, I agree that you don't have to major in biology, but in later episodes I will tell you why I personally think it's a better option to major in biology and still be, like, diverse, you know, at the same time. So
so like I said, the reason why I chose medicine is because it allows me to be authentically who I am and just show people about the field of medicine. And the dopest thing is, like, I'm literally learning about myself. That's the dopest thing I think about medicine. I cut myself, I know how fast the wound is.
It's crazy. I think about it all the time.
I know I need to drink water. I know I need to exercise. So it just really encompasses just becoming a better you, right? And what we wanted to show y'all is that, okay, like, this guy, he's into a whole bunch of sci-fi stuff, you know? Me, like, I love music, especially like Afro beats, R&B, rap, you know, Burna Boy, Davido, Wizkid, like, I'm on that, bro. I love food, I love to travel.
He's got a really little food.
So we're going to be showing y'all, like, our life, to show you that, okay, we're not, people in medicine are not just monolithic, like, we're all multi-dimensional, and we'll put you on game, so just stay tuned.
All right, so before we close this out, why don't we tell them something that we learned while we were in medicine now? Like, what did you not know before coming into medicine? What have you learned about yourself, whether that's in the books or just spiritually or whatever?
Cool.
Yeah. So I'll definitely start off. I think definitely, you know, we're almost done our first year, and I just being, you know, in class and just having to, like, you know, balance out, like, academics and still trying to, like, you know, have somewhat of a, you know, do fun things on the other side has definitely forced me to become so much more efficient as an individual. Like, I really look at, like, how much I'm able to do in a day now in comparison to, like, you know, a couple of years ago. I'm just like, it's insane. Literally, the best way I can think of it is, like, you know, a diamond being formed under pressure. You know, I'm not all the way there. I still have, like, you know, kinks that I gotta, like, work out, but I'm definitely much more efficient now, and just being able to balance out so many things and knowing that, like, you know, we all have the same amount of time in the day, but, like, it's really how you utilize it that counts the most. So that's definitely one of the biggest things that I've learned about myself, is just how efficient I can be, how much I can accomplish if I really set my mind to it, really set my mind and just focus and concentrate and get that thing done. And organize. Organization is key. So leave it at that. Yeah.
For me, I think one thing that I learned is just be whatever you did to get to medical school and who you were before medical school, continue to be that same person. Like I said, once again, medicine is like affords me the opportunity to be authentically who I am. At the end of the day, the patients we're going to serve are going to be your normal, everyday people, right? So you want to have the ability to interact with them on a humane level, and that shouldn't change once you get in medicine. Of course, you have to be dedicated. You need to be organized. You need to be focused. But that just all comes with being maturing, being an adult, being a young professional. So that's one thing I learned, and the last thing I learned is just when you do feel down, when you feel like overwhelmed, reach out to people, talk to them. Communication is really the key to get past all like trials and tribulations, right? Let people know if you're going through some things, because there's always going to be somebody who went through something very similar and can once again put you on game about how to overcome that obstacle. And pray sometimes, Jesus.
All the time, all the time, all the time.
Yeah, so for me, one thing I learned about myself is just self-care. So I've taken a lot of days, and hey man, if you need to schedule a massage, I've never been to an isolation tank before or self-deprivation, but it helps, right? Sometimes you just need that mental break. You're always on 100 all the time, right? That's true. And sometimes it's good to just take yourself away from it and just like regather your thoughts. Another big thing is like not being scared to seek out mentorship.
100%.
One thing for me is I was always a little prideful and like, if I mess up, I really don't want to share that with everybody else. But this is the time to do it, right? Because you have people who are really looking out for you and saying, look, if you mess up, I don't really care. I'm gonna help you get out of this. I'm gonna, show you the ropes, show you the way. 100%. And that's the only way to get better, in my eyes, right? 100%, just to notice what you did wrong and try to correct that. So I'm real big on seeking out mentorship and just taking those self-care days. And like my boy said, you gotta be true to what you are and speak your truth and live your truth, right? Because what really matters to your friends, to your family, to your colleagues, and to your future patients is that you're a genuine and real person at the end of the day, and that you bring your knowledge into that as a secondary measure, right? So you need to be a personable person. Absolutely. And then everything that we learn today is gonna help that person live and survive. So we're trying to increase their lifestyles in their life, right? So with that being said, you can like us, you can subscribe to this video, and you can follow us on Instagram.
Share, spread the right word.
Yeah.